the Any and Everything Show with your hosts, Jake and George.
What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another installment of the Any and Everything Show. We're in the 90s, I think 92.
It's like 2021.
Yeah, we're in the 90s somewhere, so wherever we are, welcome. If you're a day one listener, welcome back. If you're new, welcome to the show. Each week, usually it's just George and I. We get together, we open up a brand new beer, review it, talk about it. We don't just talk about anything, because that'd just be insane. We talk about a little bit of any and everything, because in this crazy, crazy world, there's just way too much to talk about. George, am I right?
Jake, you are right.
Arianna, am I right about that?
You are right, Jake.
And today we have a lovely guest. It's been a long time coming. We've been booked for close to 60 episodes.
Booked solid.
Even when we had no guests on, there's only so much studio space.
We've expanded.
Yeah, we didn't have enough stands.
We only had one couch.
Yeah, so it's fine. We're finally able to have you on.
Well, hi, everyone. It's Blood. It's Ari.
Whoa,
Right,
Blood.
I forgot.
Right into it.
I should have introduced you as Blood,
You
as
should've.
most of the audience
Should've.
knows. I don't think we should explain any backstory. I think it should just be Blood, and that's
true. It's probably better off, actually.
That's my
Yeah.
name. That's it.
Blood in the house, and
Blood on the set.
She was actually kind enough to
Sounds kind of gruesome.
Yeah, blood on the set. We got
Blood in the house, blood on the set.
It's just blood.
It's just blood everywhere.
But Blood brought some beer,
I did
It's
bring
true.
some beer.
which is very nice because it gives George and I both the element of surprise. Because usually it's just me, sometimes George. But now we both get surprised. Actually,
true.
you'll be surprised too because you haven't had it before.
I have not had it before, and I'm so excited for it.
She knows what it looks like, though, so.
But you think I messed up the intro?
Yeah. I think you said, whatever you say in the beginning, you said, but we don't just talk about anything, is what you said.
We don't. We don't just talk about anything.
We talk about anything, is what you said, or any and everything, instead of we don't just talk about beer, because that'd be crazy.
That would be crazy. Well,
That's
you guys know what I meant.
Yeah.
It's time. I think it's time to bring out the beer so that we can get into the fun.
All right.
Oh, man. We're really not prepared for a guest. I only got 2 coasters on the table.
Well, yikes. I guess I'll just hold it the whole time.
You can have my coaster.
Yeah, well, that's
Thanks.
nice.
Appreciate that one.
What do we got
What
today?
do
All
we
right.
have?
Well, we have something called the Osa.
Osa. Oh, we're tossing.
I don't know much else about it, except I hope it tastes like a mimosa.
Is everyone else's label crooked, or is it just
It
mine?
is.
It's on a slant.
I
I wonder if
believe.
that's meant to be.
No, I don't think so. I believe
I
the
think
belt
that
might have been
was
on
a mistake.
off degree.
Because it's from Equilibrium Brewing.
Oh, so it's a little pun on not being
I don't
equal.
know. But
like
it's called
it. I
the
don't know.
Osa. It's a hoppy pale ale, bright orange pale ale, 4.8%. Back-to-back episodes with a low alcohol percentage.
Yeah, well, we have to be functional by the end
It's
of our
local.
episodes.
Middletown, New York. I feel like it's somewhat in between us.
Right up the road.
Yeah, you could say that.
I have no idea.
Middletown. It sounds like It sounds like a place that would be about 2 hours from here,
Wow, that's
just
far.
by sound.
All right, well, if you don't know the rules,
Do you mind cracking mine so I
You
don't break
just-
my
just
fingernails
fingernails
open?
done.
No, not exactly,
she
but
just has trouble cracking the tops of cans for some reason.
appreciate
Missed
that.
my mouth in the first step, but as you know, and if you don't, we give a first sip impression. We grade it out on the letter scale,
Just like school.
minuses and pluses, and you just let it rip.
Yeah. So let it rip, Jake.
All right, right off the bat, refreshing. I'll give it that. I think it stands up to the refreshing image that I had in my head. So off the bat, B minus. Exactly kind of what I was picturing.
B plus.
Well, I'm going to go with an F because
That could be the first F.
We should have a.
I love it.
We should have a sounder that says like F bomb.
We should.
Oh, see, I really like it, but
Do you though?
it's got
Do you
it
really
really
like
let
it?
me down. I was hoping for some more mimosa.
Yeah, I can see that they're trying for the mimosa.
I mean, it's pretty good for a beer. Like it's never going to be a mimosa. It's very.
It's got some trout in it to me,
Oh,
which I don't like when beer tastes like trout.
She's been scarred. I
To
feel like I
be
told the story once,
1,000%,
but
I have never even heard of the amount of beer I've drank.
I guess I've
and
never
been
told
around
the story.
people who
then.
drink beer. I've never heard. Well, there's no trout in this one. So
Well, we went to
Well.
we went to a bar once, and we got a beer on draft that was like called Trout Ale or Trout IPA or something.
Trout ale.
And she just hated it. And I don't know what the hop is that gives it that taste, but every now and then she just drinks an IPA and goes, tastes like trout.
So it has like a fish taste to it.
It tastes. If
I don't know.
you pictured a trout in your mouth, that's
No,
what
no,
it
no.
tastes
She
like.
just
Wow.
she just relates it back to the Trout Ale.
Yeah, so it's a scar. It's a scar.
But now that's what I
She's
think
been
trout
scarred.
tastes
And
like.
she's been scarred from that one.
Which Seamus caught one and we had it,
We did eat trout.
and it didn't taste anything like that trout.
fresh
but
trout is pretty dang good.
Well, it was from a hatchery
Still
put
fresh.
into the lake. Yeah.
Still fresh.
Caught that day.
frozen overnight.
Yeah, that's
And
still fresh.
then-
That's very fresh.
My father cooked it.
My father.
Yeah. What did you do on the grill? Did you put it in,
Grilled
in
it.
foil?
Did he grill it?
In foil.
That's
Grilled it in foil with some lemon.
Yep.
Probably
that's
some
just the
salt and
best way to
pepper a
go.
little
It
bit.
didn't get properly cleaned, I guess you could say. There were some bones and some scales left in it.
Trout are tough to
so
fillet.
there's a
See, I
lot of
didn't get
picking.
You use it
A
like
lot of
toothpick.
picking out.
I didn't get that part, so I got lucky, I guess.
But it wasn't bad.
They are hard. They're a tough fish to fillet. Very bony. Very bony.
But it was good. So F, huh?
Well, F. So, and I'm not changing.
I almost gave it an
Not
A
changed.
minus. So
I mean, hopefully it grows on you. Hopefully
but it's
by
not an
the-
F minus, and it's not an F plus.
there's no such thing as F minuses.
Is there
Sure,
not?
there is.
I got one
You're a
once.
teacher.
I got one once, and I came home. My dad said I didn't even know they gave out F minuses.
I've never given one, but I think there is one.
I think it goes D minus and then just F.
I think 50 or below, you're an F minus. You need to take the class again.
So is F? Oh yeah, F is 50 to 60.
60.
60?
Well, 59. 50 to 59. Technically, I guess. And then F
Yeah,
minus
I
is
would.
everything
I
else.
would agree. 50 and below. I'm
F
tossing the F
minus?
minus.
I think F minus is almost like a warning sign. I don't think you get an F minus on a final grade. I think it's like I got it. I think I got it halfway through the year in school. They like gave me an F minus. It's like, listen, you have an F minus. You got to pick your shit up.
If you're a no show,
you
you're
pick it up?
getting. Yeah,
I
did you?
passed. Yeah, it
Oh,
was like
there
it was
you
like
go.
a
Good for you.
sophomore,
So
junior,
it's a good warning
sophomore year of like English class or something. I didn't do any books, no papers, nothing.
So it did its job. The F minus did its job.
It was
Put a
its
little.
warning.
because
scared you
I
straight a
got
little
grounded,
bit.
lost some privileges.
So it was your warning, and you
It worked,
pulled it together.
but I don't think it's a real grade. Still, I got one, and I don't think it's a real grade.
Fine. F plus.
I mean, you do teach second grade. That's the word on the street.
I teach second grade, and I love it.
I doubt you're giving any second graders F minuses
I
or Fs in general.
give them an F
You
if they
have.
deserve it.
On just a test or something though, not on like a report
Well, our
card.
report cards are 1, 2, 3, so 1 is an F.
Did you give any ones?
A couple.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
You gotta keep that bell
You
curve.
got to deal the hand.
You know, I mean, I don't want to give it, but if they need it,
Who does?
You have to keep the bell curve. So
Yeah, they have the
all
help they
those
need.
threes you're handing out, you gotta balance it out with some ones.
you can't give out 3s. Actually, you can't give out 4s. I forgot to mention 1, 2,
Please.
3, 4.
So 4 is like there's absolutely nowhere that you could ever improve. You're
You
just
can't
perfect.
grow, so that's why we don't give out 4s unless
Why even have the scale?
unless they're on a 3rd grade level. Then they get a
Oh.
4 in 2nd grade.
So if
at
you're a
least.
prodigy, you might be get tossed to 4.
yeah,
Really good at fractions.
I've given 3 4s.
Do they still have the?
Well, you just said you can't give fours.
Well, they
3
deserve it. They were on a 3rd grade level at the end of the year.
see 3-4 is solid because it puts you at that level where you're like, this kid's got it going on, but he's just not an absolute prodigy. Like a 3-4.
Okay, I
Like
agree.
You might take that as 3/4.
That's just like saying
You're below an F.
That's all it's saying is you're just ready for third
yeah,
grade.
you're ready.
You're ready.
This guy is ready.
Yeah, basically.
Do they still hand out the behavioral scale?
Yes. What is it?
I was-
PS.
I was always N/I.
You're the teacher.
Meaning needs
I
improvement.
don't remember that one.
You?
I was a big needs
Oh,
improvement.
needs
behavioral
improvement.
guy.
Yeah. Probably organizational things. Or
Rules are for fools.
Following
Rules are for
directions.
fools. Rules are.
Yeah, you've heard that story before, right?
No.
That's Jake.
I chanted out. I guess you'd really appreciate it coming from a teacher standpoint. In my first grade classroom, I'll keep it
First
short
grade.
and sweet.
First grade.
Short.
First grade, okay.
And
Let him paint the picture.
it's news to me now, but it was my first grade teacher's first class ever. So she
Okay.
was probably, how old are you? If you don't mind me
23.
asking. 23.
24
even
next
younger.
week,
She was probably
Wednesday.
even,
She could've
wow,
been-
this is coming out like,
Woo.
One
just
week
not on your
away.
birthday.
Today's Wednesday.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
This will probably go out tomorrow, actually. I forgot it was Wednesday already. Anyway, it was first grade, her first class ever. She's probably 22, 23. And she was going over class rules. Mm-hmm. For some reason, I thought it was just hilarious to start saying rules are for fools.
Okay.
Not only did I say rules are for fools, I started pounding on the desk saying rules
Okay.
are for fools.
Because it is hilarious.
And
Jake.
then
Right?
3 seconds later, the whole class was chanting, rules are for fools. And this is
Yikes.
her first class and first grade. So you go into first grade, you don't expect a outburst like rules are for fools.
Especially
And
from a first grader.
apparently, I don't even remember it until,
Immediately, right on the NI, right there. NI for Jake.
but it comes full circle because she came to my high school graduation and she brought me
Why?
because she was a neighbor. So
Yeah.
she lived in town. And apparently, my mom had known her.
Ever since that day.
Yeah,
Your mom
I was
had to
probably
kiss
on- I
up.
was
Your
on
mom
a
had
list.
to. Yeah, your mom had to like be friendly with her.
But she gave me a wooden sign that said "Rules are for fools." And
Oh, that's
now
amazing.
It sits in my living room.
Do you still have it?
Oh,
It's in
yeah.
your living room?
Oh yeah,
That's amazing. That's funny. Is she still a teacher?
she is.
Nice.
First
Her-
grade
her
still, or
name?
did she have to like change it up?
I don't
after
know.
that?
That might
She
have
didn't like it
started.
anymore.
She was-
But
she's
she
like,
was-
first
You gotta go with the older ones.
First grade is rough. I
She
gotta
was
get out of
always
there.
first grade. Like every time I went back, like if I visited the elementary school, she was still a first grade teacher, and her first grade teacher name was Miss Penny. Like what?
Oh.
A first grade teacher
Yeah, that is
name,
pretty
if
perfect.
I've ever heard one.
I just go by Miss M.
Miss M. I think I had a teacher that was just their first initial.
I like it.
I don't think so either.
It's quick. It's easy.
McGuinness could be tough for young kids. I
Yeah,
guess.
that's
it's true. It's true.
That is
There's a lot
very
of
true.
letters in there.
Some of them call me it, but
Especially if they have to spell it. Saying it's one thing, but spelling it, I bet not many second graders can spell it without you having to write it down a lot.
every card I got was wrong. So,
Exactly. My
but
point.
it was cute. I like it.
Are you a stern teacher, or do you err on the more fun teacher side?
I like to be fun, but you got to be tough on them because they'll eat you alive. They will chant "rules are for fools."
Apparently
if
they
you
will.
don't, be tough on
if
them.
you let the leash out one bit,
It's
rules
true.
are
You
for
give 'em a
fools are
little-
coming.
Teachers say don't smile until Christmas. I'm gonna do that next time. I think.
See, there's just a whole code that we never knew about when we were younger. Like I never knew how young our teachers were.
I never knew that. Well, but I also never knew that the teachers pick the classes. I thought it was just random. It's not. They pick it, and
Really?
I picked it
It's like
this
a
year.
draft.
I said this person can't go with this person.
way.
These people should be together.
The student draft. That must imagine there was like that. Like you take someone in the first round because
You
know
have to
this person-
hand an envelope to the principal. The principal walks up to the front of the classroom and announces, "Miss M will be taking Jake Karinko." No, I wanted Jake with my next pick.
I still don't know how that part works.
And those
but
like announcers where it's like he did have that outbreak in first grade.
But he really
But
picked
he
it up
has-
after the second semester.
He had needs improvement all year. Going into second grade, he had the I, which means he improved. So I think big things to come in second
And
grade.
you know what? He's sneaky good at fractions. So
He is.
third grade is going to be
He's
a
gonna
bright
bring-
year for
He's
him.
going to bring up the whole math department.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit like that.
That's
not with the whole
amazing.
drafting, but they do ask, "How's this person? Do they get in
I'm
trouble?"
not taking that kid. Not a chance. You're getting
They
him.
say, "What trouble am I gonna get in now?"
Wow.
So
Do like new teachers get like the runt of a class? So it's like you're new.
I feel like I had that, but
Wow.
it was a maternity leave, so
Yeah, it
it was
wasn't even
not
your classroom,
my.
really.
It was my
That
class, but
is
not my
so
class.
funny.
Yeah, but the class was picked before you
It was
had
picked in first grade.
Yeah, before you had it.
There
so.
was 3 groups of kids I had to separate for next year.
So
Happens.
Rose and Thorn of teaching. Best part, worst part.
Best part is
Right on the
seeing them
spot.
grow and just learning everything you're trying to teach them. Worst part is honestly the family life sometimes.
Oh, okay, dealing with the.
Sometimes just knowing that they
Some people
don't
have
have food
yeah,
or
rough upbringings or something.
Oh, that's a good point.
it's so sad. So you always have to make sure you have extra snacks and just love them.
See,
Love
that's
them.
a level of
you
teaching
just have to love them.
you don't think about. Would have never.
I know the teaching part is
Crossed my
easy,
mind.
but
Easy.
the
It's easy.
actual personalities and them is
'Cause
just
you're with them for a long time.
Yeah. Most of the
Every
year.
day.
Most of the year.
More than they're with.
And now I'm with them in the summer. I work at summer camp and they go there. I love
You're
them.
just surrounded by kids.
Yep.
I'm surrounded by my kids.
Yeah.
My kids.
My kids.
Well, the
My
second
kids.
graders, they go to camp and I love it.
Oh,
I
so they
convince
just follow
them.
you to class. There you go.
Everywhere she goes.
I just love it.
Well, that is awesome. I don't talk to many teachers nowadays. So it's good to know the behind the scenes, what I was really working with when I was in elementary school.
It's a lot different, actually.
I bet things have changed.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what's everyone been up to lately? Summer camp starting. It's been gross out.
Summer camp, it's raining or it's hot.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
either,
only
It's
option.
always 95 degrees or it's raining. It's weird. It's a weird summer. There's
the,
no
uh,
in between
I
days.
can't complain because my garden is loving it. But
Yeah, You guys probably have no idea what her garden looks like, but we saw it firsthand. Thriving. You remember when I complained about tomato plants? I think I had 5 or 6, and I was really worried about it. You can tell the audience how many tomato plants you have.
I have 32.
32 tomato plants.
And they're all
And
on
they're
top
all
of
alive.
each other. They're all on top of each other.
Not all.
Each plant could yield up to 500 tomatoes.
I'm going to have a lot.
You do the math. We're
We've
gonna have.
already had and enjoyed at least 7.
Aren't they good? Just pop them up. Just wait.
They're just popping. They're
You
like
just said you
a
have
little
32.
bit of red every now and
You just
then.
said you have 32. Jake said each of those can have 500. And you go, well, we've already enjoyed 7.
I don't know when the season to pick is, but
Oh, it's
it's
red.
coming.
It is
It's coming.
It's coming
Some
quick.
gardens are picking.
I'm
some
getting some squash. I have
Yep.
3 more. We picked one a couple weeks
I
ago.
think because of the weather, though, all the
helping?
gardens are thriving in this area. Because, like,
Yeah, they
the
are.
garden at work, I've never seen zucchinis this size. And all of them are the size of my arm. Like, massive zucchinis.
They are very big.
There's something in the soil for these massive zucchinis.
I don't know what's going on. But
It's the rain.
And
It
someone
really
I work
is.
with said her daughter's garden, like, the zucchini just started to, like, sprout.
Mm-hmm.
And a week later, it was just as big as the one that we have at work.
Great.
Like
What
a
is
week.
going on?
I don't know. I think it's just the weather, how it's just, like, muggy and rainy all the time.
They
So
love
they're-
it. This is a
Yeah, they're just always-
farmer's summer.
They're just always moist and humidified.
Yeah, they really are.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane. I have broccoli coming in. I've never grown broccoli.
How does broccoli grow underground?
No, above ground. I didn't know that
So it's
either.
a big plant.
It just grows in the middle.
Yeah, it's a
of,
big plant,
like,
and then right
leaves.
in the middle of the plant, it's like it just blooms out of the middle of the plant.
Really?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Come to think,
It's
I
like
don't
a
think
little
I've,
baby broccoli.
I don't think I've ever seen broccoli in a garden.
Me either until now.
We'll take a picture for you.
Wow.
Maybe
I'm
we'll
a
post-
big broccoli fan.
Maybe we'll post it on our Instagram, Any and Everything Show.
Oh, that'd be perfect.
Big broccoli fan. Favorite vegetable? Go.
Asparagus.
Oh,
Wow. That's a curveball.
It's really good. Grilled up.
Oh, I mean, grilled asparagus is
Not
next level.
spicy. I hate spicy. But just grilled.
I mean, I like broccoli, but I think if I had to pick one, I'd probably pick carrots.
Okay.
I like beets though.
And you have terrible eyes.
Oh.
What are the odds of
Yeah,
that?
what are the odds?
Pick on me.
What are
time.
the odds?
Oh, we're not picking on you.
Yeah, I like beets though too. Beets are good.
You do like beets.
I've come to just like beets.
Yeah,
I
we've
used to
talked about
hate
this
beets.
recently.
Oh yeah, I think we did.
I've only ever had your dad's beets. And they're pretty good.
How does he make them?
in a
Sweet.
In a pan, huh?
pan. Yeah. Well, he buys them. I think they might be candied.
I think they're candied.
I don't really know what candied vegetables necessarily means, but he buys them in a jar.
I think they're
With
just
a lot
soaked
of-
in sugar
Yeah,
water
they're
or
just
something.
soaked in. They're just soaked in
It's
something.
like a red liquid.
I think beets are red.
Oh, that's true.
So
I forgot about
but
that.
then he just dumps. he
Sugar
just,
water,
just
probably.
dumps the jar in a pot, heats them up, and they're good to go.
They're very good.
They are very
Beets
good.
are apparently some of the best vegetable for you.
I didn't know that.
Not the best tasting, in my opinion.
Oh, they're very good tasting. Maybe you need the candied ones.
I guess I need to get
You
some
have to try the
beets.
candied
I
ones
guess I
because
do.
they're very good.
They have an earthy taste, but not candied ones, apparently.
I like beets and normal beets too.
Yeah?
Beets are good.
But
We
I know what
figured
you
this
mean.
out though, Jake, because apparently beets are acquired taste, and you right you
it is
like
true.
the taste more after it rains or something.
Oh
Remember
yeah,
that?
what were we talking about? That
Wait,
with?
what?
When rain or when dirt gets wet. So the smell of rain is from the dirt getting wet.
Yeah.
And that's
Oh, I remember this.
That's
Okay.
called something. And then that's also like a big component in the flavor of beets or something.
Yeah, that was. Yeah,
But
I don't-
only beets. Anything else? Carrots, they grow in ground. Potatoes.
I don't know. We didn't get that into it. We were just talking
All
about the
right, all
rain.
right.
I think
Most
that
of the things
was,
we learn in a minute, and then we forget it the next minute.
Didn't forget that one.
We kind of did.
No, I just don't know the
You
name.
remember it. It's okay.
I remember the essence of the fact.
I haven't. One thing, I think we talked about this a little while ago off the podcast, but we haven't touched upon it since. I'm still going through my popcorn kick. Remember one time I was like, I've been having a lot of popcorn lately. And you're like, dude, that's so weird because I'm going through a popcorn kick too. You cannot look me in the eyes and say no, you don't remember it, because who talks about having a popcorn kick?
Jake, you might have had this conversation with
No,
someone
dude,
else.
don't do this to me.
I feel like I heard you and Meg having the conversation at 4th of July about popcorn.
She listens to every episode. Did you ever hear me say it?
No, this was pre 4th of July. No, because we were off. We didn't talk about
you're
it on
telling
air.
me. No, well,
He did say that before, actually.
well,
I
Jake's
said-
just trying to he's trying to back up his fact. Like, oh, we definitely talked about this, but it was off air.
It was
no
off air.
proof.
How do you not remember this? Anyway, I've been eating a lot of popcorn lately.
Okay.
Not me, Jake.
Like more than I used to, and I think it's a very underrated snack.
I love popcorn, actually.
Well, it is a very underrated. It's very not very healthy, but it's healthy because it's very low in
usually-
calorie. And
My
stuff.
mom used to say it was
Yeah.
healthy, so we could have it.
which is healthier
Without
than eating
butter, though.
Healthier than eating a bag of
No
chips.
butter.
Yeah, it was like lightly salted.
It was just
Yeah.
plain popcorn for
Yeah,
us.
and it's still solid.
Yeah,
but it
there's
was
nothing
very,
to it.
very
Like
good.
every time I go to the grocery store now, I'm just getting a new box of popcorn. When I used to feel like I would buy one thing of
So
popcorn
is your
a year.
so is your kick doing like the microwave popcorn?
Yeah,
Or do
yeah.
you ever get like Smart Food or
right, the white cheddar.
white-
No,
or-
because that's dangerous for me.
do you get boom
Oh, there
chicken?
it is right there.
Right here, we're looking at it right here. It's dangerous. Like
Do you get
that bag's
That's
closed.
dangerous for my house, too.
Should I open it up and just let the aroma?
No, because
No, because then I
Spread.
think we'll finish it.
a whole bag of that is very different than a whole bag of popcorn.
it's very true.
Yes.
But what about the boom chicka pop kettle corn?
Ooh,
kettle
that's
corn?
good, too.
Boom chicka pop kettle corn.
You've never had Boom Chicka
Oh.
Pop?
I've had.
That is like crack.
That is so good.
It's so good.
They have different flavors.
Nothing's as good as the kettle corn though.
Is it a pop?
The-
Is it
it's
a popped corn or is it
a
pre-popped?
popped
It's
corn.
a pre-pop. It's like
It's
that.
just like that, but it's-
flavored in kettle,
kettle
corn.
corn.
And it's
Oh,
hard.
Yeah, kettle corn
But
is
it's
my
not
favorite
like
corn.
it's not like super sticky and super sweet. It's like a very light kettle corn.
Yeah, it is. It's like lightly
It's like lightly sweet.
On the
lightly
healthier side of kettle.
caramelized.
Yeah, I think the Boom Chicka Pop brand is supposed to be like a healthier.
Okay,
Like
brand.
lower calorie.
Yeah.
because that's what I was going for—a low cal snack.
Don't even get started on it. Every time I see it in the store, it's always 2 for
Yeah,
whatever.
I don't want
They're
that
always
kind of
giving
snack.
deals out.
They are. They want to
And I
get rid
eat
of
when
it.
you know.
I eat a whole bag every time. Every time we open that.
That's why chips are
It
always
is
like
very
2 for
good.
$6.
Oh,
'Cause
chips
they
is my
just want
favorite
you to eat
snack.
'em.
Yep, they know you're gonna buy 2. They know you're gonna buy 2. Doritos,
true.
I always get 2 different flavors.
Why would you not?
Oh,
At ShopRite yesterday, it was 6 for $13. It was
For what?
insane. The generic
Chips?
Tostitos and the
6
Lay's,
for 13.
onion and vinegar.
That's
I mean, I don't care who you are. Even if you don't eat chips, so it's like, why not?
just buy them and sell them. Give them out to the people.
Upcharge.
We didn't get that many. We got 3, but we're a chip family.
You should have got 6 then.
But popcorn
We should've.
fills you up. It really does. I could eat a whole bag and not
I don't
feel
know if it
guilty
fills
about
me
it.
up. It definitely like curbs my appetite.
Yeah, that's what it is. It
Sometimes
curbs.
I'm like really hungry and like the only thing in the house is something I have to like make,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't feel like making anything, so I just put a bag of popcorn in the microwave, and then I just eat that, and I'm not very hungry later.
yeah.
I think it just
Okay.
kind of
So
curbs your
I got
appetite.
a sweet tooth. So at night I'm like I just want like chocolate really badly.
Yeah, I don't like chocolate.
Did you listen to the last
Yeah, you don't
episode?
like chocolate.
I'm not a chocolate gal.
Did you listen to the last episode?
Yes, I did.
I eat chocolate weird. And
Jake
everyone
just
knows
puts
that
chocolate in his mouth and lets it
And
melt.
like sucks on it,
now.
right?
Yeah, just let it
That
kinda-
is weird.
Yeah, no. I never said it wasn't.
But it's
I
okay.
take full responsibility.
I
for
used
this now.
to let M&Ms melt in my hand.
Well,
But
Yeah.
but only hold on, listen. My mom would
like,
put,
yeah.
Keep going.
Wait. Talk
Talking my
a
leg.
little lower. Let me really get into
Let me
this.
put my headphones on. Actually.
Let me, don't mind me over here. I'm just gonna close my eyes for a second. Yeah, you hold them in
You're
your
saying
hand.
what now?
You hold them in your hand, and what else?
All right, listen. We had an M&M jar, always filled with M&Ms. Always. Family room,
still
easy
do.
reach.
Yeah, you still
we
do.
still do
Best
actually.
houses have an M&M jar.
I would take a handful and I would hold them in my hand and I would like shake them around a little bit, and
Like the nuts that dads do.
the shell never got soft, but the inside got melted just enough.
Oh,
And
I
it
see.
was
So when you bite into it,
perfect
it's just like a
when you bit
nice
into it.
crunch softness.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I was addicted to doing that.
That's a solid technique. I got to try
Well,
that
you
next
said
time.
you like to put all your chocolate in the freezer, so
Yeah, I like M&Ms in the freezer.
I
I've never
definitely
tried that.
I've put them in the
It
fridge.
makes me eat
I've never
less.
put 'em in the
It's
fridge.
apparently supposed to make you eat less because they're harder to eat.
Oh, okay.
So like I'll go and just grab a little handful,
You know,
like,
like a challenge?
dark
Little trick of the
chocolate,
trade.
yeah.
You should just move on to like Hershey Kisses then.
No, those are dangerous for
Yeah.
me.
I
Are
remember
they?
once when I was a little kid,
Kisses.
your
Tootsie Rolls are dangerous for me.
your story reminded me. I don't remember who it was, where I was, or why.
Okay.
But
Great
someone,
story.
but
Sounds
someone
like you were in a
that
coma.
wasn't the end of it. But someone gave me a bunch of Hershey Kisses, and I was like eating them, and I had to like I think I like put them on their desk or something, and they didn't want me eating and leaving like wrappers and eating chocolate on their desk. So
Okay.
they're like, "Why don't you put those in your pocket and like get out of here?"
Ooh.
And I was like, all right. So I
Get
had,
outta here.
I had like 2 more, and then
Rascal.
I forgot about them in my pocket. And it was like a summer day.
Oh no.
So I just like went to go put my hands in my pockets later and just put my hand into just a bunch of melted Hershey Kisses in my pocket.
I mean, at least you could lick it off your fingers. Like it wasn't poop.
That is true.
It ruined my pockets.
Stay in
though.
those pants. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's really a mess in there. It's hard to wash pockets. They don't really
Those
teach you how
might
to
have
do
gotten
that.
thrown out.
I feel like chocolate is hard to get out of clothes.
The thing about pockets too, like the pants, like my work pants don't do it, but my casual khakis, when I wash them,
Pull them out.
no, maybe I should start doing that because when I wash them, my pockets never dry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
when
gotta
I
pull those out.
whip out the pants and then go to fold them, every spot where I
Yeah.
have pockets is just wet.
I used to remember when
Even though I double tumble, triple tumble
Oh, yeah.
sometimes, pockets are always wet.
Yeah, pull them
I'll
out.
pull them out.
Maybe I gotta pull them out.
Try it.
I remember when I used to like go to school and like my mom was just in charge. She just knew where all the laundry was, what stage it was at all times. So I'm like, is this sweatshirt clean? I want to wear this to school. Like, oh yeah, it's down in the drying rack. Should be dry. Sweet.
Very.
I would say like 85% of the time, it was still wet in like the seams of where the hoods were and like the sleeves were still wet. Mm-hmm. But I'd still rock that to school. Even when
Sometimes I
it's
put
still
those
a little
pants on
damp.
with the wet pockets. Right. Sometimes I need them.
Yeah, you-
I did
do-
it yesterday for camp.
I do my laundry.
You have to-
I need this pair of pants. Pockets are a little damp. I just won't put my phone in it at first.
You have to make this into a quote. Sometimes you got to put on the wet clothes and just get your ass to work.
And you just got to deal with it.
Sometimes you got to walk through
it's
life with
awful,
some wet
but
pockets.
Life is not always dry clothes.
Wet pockets, wet hoods.
Yeah.
I know the struggle.
Yeah.
My dryer is broken, I think, right now.
You check the lint.
Yeah, we check that every time.
Yeah.
But maybe the one in the wall where they do that machine.
Oh,
I
yeah.
see it on TikTok all the time.
Man, that is satisfying.
Yeah.
It's like, how does that lint, like where does that all come from? It's unbelievable.
I don't understand it either, actually.
There's a lot of lint every load when you clean out your lint catcher.
Yeah, it's
And you
true.
wash that stuff all the time. So where is it just disintegrating your clothes? I don't understand.
Yes, I have
Might
no
be.
idea.
And it's always gray.
Yeah. Lint is always gray.
It's
Well, it's-
always gray.
Well, I do like darks and lights when I do my laundry, and my lint is either like dark gray or like white almost.
Yeah. Something about the smell of dry clothes, though.
Well, I guess it depends what kind of detergent you use
Yeah, or the dryer sheet.
or the dryer sheet.
The dryer sheet, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how much soap I use, the dryer sheet is the only thing that makes it smell good forever.
It's like the
Forever.
icing. It's like the icing on top of a cake.
It's like
the
dry-
insides.
It's like the
is
dryer
good,
sheet to the
but
laundry.
Everyone
Right.
looks forward to the icing.
I like that.
That's what makes it.
It's like the dryer sheet to the laundry.
Yeah. This is such an adult conversation. Like whoever thought we were just gonna sit and talk about dryer sheets.
I just feel like I do laundry all the time.
Me too. It's nuts. There's two of us.
I'm
Where the
never
fuck does all
stopping.
this laundry come from?
Never. There's
Can't
one
even
of me, and
imagine.
I have to
I
do
can't
laundry
imagine.
every week.
With kids and a
Well,
family.
clothes, that makes sense, but I'm doing like 3 loads of laundry every day, I feel like.
That's a lot.
We have just towels and
That's
That is
like-
true. That's a different story when you got a pool and you got wet clothes, towels.
yeah, people
constantly
coming
throwing in
over,
cycles.
Seamus's friends just ruining it.
Imagine having like 3 kids and 2 pets
Yeah, you're doing laundry
every day.
easily every day.
Every
why,
day.
Why the pets?
Hair,
Hair,
Oh,
towels.
just hair and everything.
I
Okay.
guess. Yeah.
I'm just saying that's just extra stuff that gets dirty.
And then you got to wash your bedding like at least once or twice a month.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm once every 2 months.
Yeah.
I'm like once a month.
Well, also,
I should wash it more,
think
but
I think it depends on when you shower. Are you a night shower?
Morning.
I shower.
Interesting.
Unless,
every night.
Unless I like do something where I get really sweaty, then I'll shower before I go to bed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like I know if I don't shower at night after like a workout or something, I'm like, okay, these sheets, it is absolutely time.
Need a washing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I don't get in my bed with my outside clothes.
My
Like-
outside clothes.
Like if I go outside in an outfit,
yeah.
I feel like I have to change before I get into my bed.
Yeah, it always does feel weird when you're lay down in your bed and you're still in clothes that are not your pajamas.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as I get home from work or anywhere, I have like a pair of shorts and a t-shirt just
Ready to go.
like
Yeah, I
sitting
always
on the
change.
ground at the floor of my bed, at the foot of my bed. And I just take my work clothes off and put that on right away. I wear the same like home clothes for like 4 days in a
Yeah,
row.
everyone's got a home outfit. Like a rotation.
Yeah, definitely. And I have a chair filled with it. I never put
Yep.
my stuff away. It's always
Constantly
out.
move, and when I have to use that chair, that pile goes to the bed.
Yep.
Then I'm done with the chair. Right back on the chair.
Right on the
Mine
chair.
go on the floor at that point, and then I wash it because even though it's clean,
Yeah.
it gets washed again.
I hate folding. I love laundry. Hate
yes.
folding.
We've had this conversation.
Yeah, you said
George.
you would fold the laundry.
And
I could do the-
No, I
Yeah.
said I would do the laundry and you would fold and then I would put it away. I hate folding.
I don't mind putting away because I know exactly where everything goes. It's like bang, 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 bang,
Once
bang.
it's folded, boom.
I got to get one of those things they use in retail stores where you just put the shirt on. It's like, poof, 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 and then it's like next.
I
Like
think
the
you
Big
can
Bang
make one
Theory.
out of a
Yeah.
plastic or a cardboard box, actually.
Oh man, I might have to do it because I
DIY?
hate. And Megan doesn't like how I fold the shirts, so like I have to fold hers a certain way, and then I fold mine a certain way.
How do you fold your shirt?
There's definitely different ways to fold a shirt.
She likes to do. So you fold it in first at like quarter of a
Like the arms or the whole thing?
the arms in
Okay.
like quarter on each side.
Yep.
But then she likes to go full up to the shoulders
Mm-hmm.
and then another half, which makes the shirt a little thinner when she stacks them. But I like to do
Okay.
the same thing, the fold in, and then I do like a quarter of the way up, maybe a third of the way up, and then I take the whole thing and go up. So mine's a little
So
longer.
you fold it 3 times?
I'm completely different. I do the arms, then I fold in half, and then I fold in half the opposite way.
Oh, I don't do that many steps.
So like in front of the shirt.
So if I'm looking at the shirt, I fold the arms in from left to right.
Yep.
Then I take the bottom, fold it up to the top,
All the way.
and then
Okay.
I fold left to right.
Whoa, like a little sandwich.
Yeah. So it makes
I-
like a cross right down the middle. Almost.
It doesn't crease the center of your shirts?
Yeah, maybe a little.
I don't think I've ever noticed a crease, actually. The way I fold it is I put arms backwards.
What's the difference between a
Yeah.
crease here or a crease here?
That's a good point. That's a good
Oh,
point.
that's fair. Yeah.
Fair point.
And they have 2 creases. You're doing 2 folds.
Yeah, that's right, Jake. You got 2 creases.
Yeah,
Well, I do 2 folds
technically.
too.
All right, wait.
I
So
don't-
I
Don't-
do.
Yeah, I mean,
I should have a cross of a crease.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm picturing it now, actually,
Yeah.
the way you fold your shirt.
you should have creases, but you don't. Impressive.
I do 1 fold.
Just that good.
One fold.
Well, arms back is 1.
I ball it up and then I just toss it.
And then I guess I do like the shoulders to the bottom, and that's it.
Okay, so you have one long, you have one
long,
big shirt.
Yes, because I have a basket I keep my
I'm impressed with like
t-shirts in.
mom's abilities to fold because I feel like every mom can fold the shirt exactly how stores fold it.
There's never any inconsistency
Right,
with the shirts. Like they
yes.
could stack them all up. They all look the same. Mine,
Yeah, but
It
that's
looks
what I'm
like I
saying.
tried a different method on each
when I
one.
remember going to shop like with my mom, like clothes shopping.
Mm-hmm.
I would try on a shirt and I'd be like, I have to fold it to put it back. I don't want it. It doesn't fit, whatever. And it looks nothing like the rest of them. I go, Mom, I didn't fold this right. And she goes, I got it. Bam, bam, bam. Right in the row.
yep.
I don't know. It's not tricky.
And then I feel like at like camp, I remember like Bonnie or Flo or any like
What?
mom,
Two
Like,
mom names.
Bonnie and Flo.
Bonnie and Flo. That should be a TV
I love
show.
Bonnie.
But like for Lost and Found, whenever we would fold, I would be folding and they'd be folding right next to me, looking like a mall fold T-shirt. I'm like, how do you guys do that?
It's just consistency.
Liz did it the other day. I was like, every mom knows how to do that fold.
It seems like it might be women instead of moms.
That could be a
That's a
good point.
mom thing.
You think it's just a mom thing?
Can you fold like the store?
I don't know. Give me a chance.
Okay. Until you prove me wrong, it's a mom thing.
Fine, but I'm trying to think. I don't have any example actually.
Yeah, it's an acquired skill for sure.
All you gotta do is pop out a baby, learn how to fold.
It's
Pop out a baby,
They
you can
should
do it.
they should have like a little like a lifestyle class in high school. Where
I
you
agree.
where you do a load of laundry. You know what
I
I mean?
agree actually because
Where it's like, okay, if you run into this problem, like put this on it. It's like just like a little. You're in there for a half hour. It's not like you're like once a week. You're not like you're taking.
They could have done
for-
it as like instead of like another health class.
Exactly.
Like how you had to do health for a semester.
Yeah,
Or a,
I think it would have been
Marking
very
period.
beneficial. Like just
what
little
did
life
you do
hack.
in high school?
what do you mean? What
Us?
did I do?
Just in
It,
general.
well, no. Health,
What the fuck did you guys even do in high school?
sex ed,
Look at you guys now.
sex ed,
Yeah.
driver's ed,
Yep.
and just health again.
I don't know.
That's a good question. I have I have zero. Yeah, it was like health 101.
That would have been a good time to do the lifestyle skills.
That's the one.
Yeah.
But you're
That's a
right,
good
because
point.
people go to college and they don't know how to do anything.
That's the first time they usually do laundry.
Laundry, cook an egg,
Yep.
Cook an egg. Make mac and cheese.
Yeah.
clean.
Like you don't have to have
like
a
people don't know
whole-
how to clean a
You
toilet.
just have to clean.
True.
You have to go to school to clean.
I think that's
No, but you have to
something they
clean
should
your
implement.
toilet if you have one.
Yeah.
Yes.
The stove. I clean the
We're
stove.
just naming stuff around the house. I think we get it. I think we get the point.
The TV.
Yeah.
You have to dust
Hello.
that. You can't use any cleaner on a TV.
The windows.
Yeah. You got to take the panes off.
You have
They
to
don't
learn how
teach
to
you do
vacuum,
that.
honestly.
The
Yep.
carpet. You have
Yep.
to learn how to vacuum a wood floor.
You can tell the people that know how to do
Oh,
it and that have never
1000%.
lifted a finger in their life.
The chore kids, you can definitely pick out of a group just by
Yes.
looking at them.
100%.
I will take that to my grave. I hated my parents for chores, but I appreciate it so much more now.
You can do all this stuff around the house.
Yeah. And I just get pissed off at kids that are just like, no, I never really mow a lawn. I'm like, what did you do? Like,
Well,
what
that's
did you
what
do on
I
that?
told that
I never
story.
mowed a lawn.
I told
Yeah.
the story a couple episodes ago about that guy who's like a famous broadcaster now who never mowed his lawn.
Yeah.
But that's
Run
because he
into
grew up in the city,
Yeah.
and then Chicago, then back to the city, and then finally had enough money to buy a
I
house in the
understand that.
suburbs.
Right, right.
But if you grew up
Never
in the
even had a
suburbs and
lawn.
never did,
That's true.
fuck off.
Yikes.
Yikes.
It's okay.
I've
It's
done
not,
other chores.
It's not right, but it was
I've
usually
done other things.
I've done something.
I can fold a t-shirt.
I can vacuum the pool.
well, times have changed, but back when we
Nice.
were growing up, they used to throw it on the sun. You know, the sun was taught how to cut the lawn.
right, true.
So it's not your fault they didn't cut the lawn.
Fair. All right.
All right, well, let's go to a quick halftime. We've been talking about cleaning and learning how to do laundry
Bold.
for a long time.
Talked about school and chores a lot.
We got to come back and have some more fun and games. So
Definitely.
we're gonna give a word to describe A, how you feel about the beer, or B, a word to describe the beer, or C, just any word that comes to your mind while you're drinking the beer.
Cold. But like not in the sense of temperature, like in the sense of coolness. Like,
Cold as ice.
man,
like
this beer is cold.
ice in his veins.
Yeah. No, not ice in the veins. Just this beer is cold. Man, it's fat, like with a pH.
Yeah,
Cold.
it's interesting.
It's cool.
I'm just getting like mush.
Okay,
Like it's
Wow, it
making
is
my
not-
tongue feel like mush when I drink it. It's like a down feel.
sounds like you might be allergic.
It's not itchy. It's just like
My
Swollen,
my
really?
throat
Actually,
is closing. I'm having a tough time breathing, and I'm getting really itchy.
so hospital.
it's,
That's my word. Hospital. Well, let's go.
911. Can you guys dial it now?
please hurry up. Yeah, just mush.
Love it.
Mush. Doesn't sound like it's growing on her at all.
Mine's
It's
chilling.
not.
What?
Chilling.
You just copied my word almost.
No, not even close. Yours is cold. Like it's a cold beer, and it's kind of cool, I guess, but not in temperature wise.
It's very cool. It's not. It's so cool that it's cold, Jake.
The beer's not chilling.
Cold.
I'm chilling with the beer. Chilling with a mimosa.
Mosa.
Mimosa.
Mosa.
Right. Hit the button.
Love it. We'll be back right after these messages from one of our sponsors. Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Any and Everything Show.